As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up. Jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I hope everyone took advantage of the Cyber Monday deals. Now it's time to focus on some football. Bears and Vikings underway on Monday night. Tannehill to the air right off the bat. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run with Herbert. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They go play action now with McSorley. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The Bears in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Tannehill.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of it.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now it's Tannehill.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Really intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flush to his right.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
On 2nd down, it's McSorley. And his throw is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now McSorley.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
46 on his first kick. The return, and the Bears take over.
Boy, the interception machines.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Taking it right down Broadway. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. And look at this defense for the Vikings.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tannehill on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right? They just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to Nwangu. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
McSorley, 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Vikings had a woeful 2-9 on the year, and they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on third down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. Third down incompletion, fourth down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is McSorley. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Kene Nwangu with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
Darnell Mooney,
76 yards.
and the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
God. Bro, how you lose to that guy? That guy's the worst player. So,
And a fair catch signaled for and taken
the
successfully.
fucking scrambles.
Because I'm playing Roblox at the same time.
About ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, fast
It's the only reason I'm
forward
losing.
for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest.
If that's a pick.
Does that change?
Oh
his
my
early
God.
struggles
All right, whatever.
continue. Here's another one intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Thank you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I'm sending you money on Cash App. Are you going to pay for it right?
At their own 13-yard line.
I'm sending you
He
money on
got
Cash
out of
App.
the pocket there. Was
Are you gonna
wondering
pay
what
right?
he was going to do with it, but I think he
You want me
was
to buy
calling.
it?
The receiver was calling
Both
for the
tickets?
ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for
You
it
knew
too
it was
late,
going.
and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
But you
that's
can't buy it
complete to
separately, like,
KJ
it doesn't work
Osborne.
like movie theater, so you
Give him a
have to
gain
buy it
of
at once.
5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. McSorley sets to pass.
No,
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick, and he'll return it to the
Bro, how much picks
24-yard
are in
line.
this game?
Well, I'm
in the
not sure
first
that
half?
the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a
How
little bit.
much?
That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams. When a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jones has it.
So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on first down.
No doubt about that one, because that was a situation of just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself, and it ended up a big-time loss.
Throwing on second and long. Tannehill looking deep here from Mooney.
What the fuck? Tannehill, quarterback.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Herbert, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
The fuck? Did you just miss that? Wasn't paying attention.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, good. Get themselves reasserted, but if you know where to beat it, it's bad. Calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Shit. Here's second and 10.
Let's let him reaper.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Nwangu?
12 yards there, first down Vikings.
What the fuck is that throw?
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here
4
at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game,
he has 4 too.
I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
What the fuck was that throw?
And they're taking it away at almost every turn. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Finally, I scored.
Now a second and 10. Here's Tannehill. Caught on the right side by Jones.
I didn't even make an upgrade
out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Marvel from the 3rd. You can upgrade to a 87 to 79.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Oh shit.
Tannehill.
But I have no Ravens jerseys.
What the hell was that throw?
Incomplete.
I have no Ravens merch. What should I wear?
3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles.
Where
but an opportunity missed.
I know exactly what he's gonna do, Brian. He's gonna try to slant this. He's done this every time.
Bro, how do you
unable to do so on that play?
Alright, I have really good defense that does not want to pick the ball.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
So he basically got 3.
To throw is Tannehill.
Like, look, that's all he fucking runs. Come on, bitch. What?
Wait, what the fuck?
He'll stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down.
How does he do that? That's cover 2. Is it? No, I'm in cover 3, but he got a good play right there. That's how you beat it, Ryan, with birds.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now Tannehill.
I didn't make that pass.
Dropping this underneath with Herbert. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
It's calling all the plays.
Here's Tannehill.
Oh my God, he's terrible.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean,
Just mcsorley's playing.
Process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
Oh, see if he catches
They
that.
were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 36 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on.
Keeney, good return.
That shit makes no sense.
I got a good return, 31 yards.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No, I'm a for real try.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds.
You want to see me cook him? Let's cook him. He's playing back, so we're gonna have.
Here's McSorley to throw. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
That's his 4th time.
Field position.
How much turnovers? Like 8?
41-yard line.
His 6 turnovers, 2 fumbles.
What the fuck are you?
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Is Kirk Cousins back in? Or something? If you're gonna do something like this? Yards. That's 9 yards.
Final play of the half. Cousins. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
I was trying to.
Dive for the pig.
On what will be the final play.
There's a reason to dive right there, right?
First half in the books.
This is such a weird game. I have points on the board. I didn't have points last week. I have like 5 yards of offense. I think if I run, I'll cook. If I run, I'll cook him. He has 4. I have 6.
Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Look at that route.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
51 yards total.
Interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-enter there is that ground game and maybe open things up.
And Madison hit.
What?
The ball pops free. And this is picked up by the Bears. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
What the fuck is that strength?
Bro.
Decline the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you
Oh
are,
my
partner.
gosh, I thought he
don't
caught that.
understand how anytime
I like his strength.
you lose possession of the
Or
ball,
Madison, buddy.
Grip with the ball.
turn down a penalty and give you possession.
This is such a weird game.
Now let's make
I
this
have 7 turnovers.
We have 7 turnovers.
Take the football. Always take the football.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Come on. Get that shit.
Good tackle.
Nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Ah, shit.
No
I
gain
might
on the
quit.
play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
That's a first down, boy.
partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Let's go.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Oh,
That's to
I thought he
Moore.
was.
He's got it. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Bears use the short field to get in for 6. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Why is he challenging this?
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, why would he go for 2 there?
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
The best chance I have to score is kick returns.
Now out of his
Let's go, Kide. And he's almost gonna fumble. He got hit sick. Everyone is tired on my team, bro. Everyone is literally tired.
Are you gonna move to that or not?
Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback,
please.
It has to start right.
Yes!
Inside the 30. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30.
Finally.
So that changes things in a big way.
I'm back.
From all the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't worry. That is not, there's a receiver right there.
That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Good hands, Kine.
And this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing his Cousins.
What?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Come on, Kirk. Go, Kirk. What is that time? Get that
Down
time.
the left sideline. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close.
What the fuck is legs?
Up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that.
I agree with you.
No. He's in the pass. No way he's going to go end around. That's going to work.
He will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here,
oh my gosh,
this one's pretty much all but over.
Damn.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Interception!
2nd and 10, it's McSorley. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now back to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
McSorley gets fucking destroyed.
In there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Destroyed.
And here's Ryan right now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Pussy. Oh shit. I'm down. No, he's about to quit after my second play on offense. And that's what he did.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And
wow, the defense. That's his 5th.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight.
I'm gonna make a comeback.
Hasn't been a better day.
Oh,
They're
fucking
trying
covered
to
it.
put that disappointment behind them.
If that's a pick, oh my god.
Yeah, my defense thing. Like,
but defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show
What are those hands by both players?
You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Bro, it's my 7th sack.
Too much that time as Cousins goes down.
3rd and 30, he keeps converting this a lot.
The challenge and setting him back on the sack. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
That is the worst throw I've seen in existence.
Here's a 5th interception.
Oh.
William Jackson with a penalty.
Is it a face mask? Oh.
He's going for 4th and 38. What?
Defensively, the face mask adds 15 yards.
And this has really been an undisciplined team. We've seen them make a lot of mistakes similar to this. It's a big reason why they're down so big on the scoreboard.
What if I just fucking...
On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Yep.
Yes! Nick Bosa! He did something!
Nick Bosa has done a sack.
I'm gonna win this game. Okay, RHL is done.
Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's why
RHL is done. RHL is done. Time to lock in.
That's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do
Sit down!
Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
41 yards on the ground.
That's what I'm talking about.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Cuz, I'm gonna win this game. I've come back 31-3.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
Oh my God, why is he running on 3rd and 6? He's so weird.
Down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Good.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Tannehill now to throw.
Yes! Go! Go! Go!
Interception!
6! Go! He's gone! That's his 6! Yes! Go back season! I'm ready!
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage.
Come on! We ready!
What the? That means the linebackers have gotten to their
yes, two.
Back around and they can see the quarterback
Boys
and
high.
everything in front of them, and they took big advantage of it.
We're ready to win. Let's go.
And picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot.
I'm actually gonna win.
Like Rockstar.
All right, but I actually feel like I can win this game easily. Ryan Tannehill got fucking injured. Who's his QB? He's keeping him in.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock.
Damn, someone hit stick him, bro.
At the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses.
Why is he in the stack? He's in stack YX.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Alright, this is where we're going to have to stop him. He's got 4 TDs with 7 ints. Oh my God.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on
I don't even know what I'm calling at this point.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Flag, he's got holding. That's holding on him. There's no way. Yeah, we're going on 1st and 20.
Let's get the call.
We gotta stop his run though. He's in the run here. Come on, Harrison. Shoot the gap, Harrison. Come on, hike the ball. Hike.
Mooney, the motion man, right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Good play. Good play, Russell Douglas.
He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's defense right there. Brian Asamoah, you can cover that.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
For one right.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
He's got 8.
Now 8 between last week and this week.
Bro, he has 8 turnovers. I have 10.
But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad
oh my gosh, what a cut.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Drops this off with Nwangu. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch.
Camila, stop texting me.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, why he throwing that across the field?
Why are the older black singing by himself
Picked up on a safety, Jock Whiskey Tart.
You're NPCs.
Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Herbert once more.
Bro, how do you not?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Bears on third down.
Yeah,
not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
2 yards max.
What the fuck is he doing?
Tannehill.
A screen?
He's going to flip that out to the flat.
Oh. Nick Bosa.
Taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Oh my God!
A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Holy, wait, how do I not? That shouldn't make no
Fine
sense.
time to his left. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
That shit.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Oh, that's just...
Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown wide open in the middle.
Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
What you mean I know what I'm stepping?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Whoa, what the fuck did I just see? One of those. I'm not getting that. Michael May will pass. Hey.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Forced out to his left.
If JJ catches this, that was the 10th pick.
Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
Watson.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. They'll go again with Herbert. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings out the half-yard ICs.
They'll try and pick it up by running
Damn!
to the right. Walker hitting the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers is
my gosh, is he okay?
PJ Walker.
Get him with the game.
PJ
still down.
We've got an injured player here as well.
He's still injured.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff.
Look at Dale. He bitched him.
Bro.
He's bitched. He got
Vikings
bitched.
now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on.
It's the most insane thing I've seen.
Go,
go, Keeney.
Keeney,
Keeney.
Give a chance.
Oh, this is fun.
Just 7 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running.
The only reason I'm playing like this is because the dude who has my first round pick, I'm trying to get him the best pick possible because he's a good player and he deserves it. I'm about to trade Nick Oh, it was my player that got injured. Nice. It wasn't my player got injured actually. It wasn't even his.
Really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7.
That's a pick. Yeah,
Oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Go. Go.
Go.
Go. Yeah, Tyreek Stevenson's too fast. He's gonna score.
Interception, Brian Branch, number 2.
Score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Oh,
Well, it's been a fantastic game for this defense. Has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right.
Nice.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow
Yeah,
right now.
I knew that was going to happen anyways. I just
could
go.
you imagine a college crowd
Good, he
right
dove
now?
too.
Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play this type of atmosphere,
and I got it.
All eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Chicago, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.
He's 30.
I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What? Wait, what the fuck was that? Bro, this is not gonna work, my boy. My boy. Don't tell me that's roughing the passer. That's extra trick on it, right? Yes. And in Tampa too is the best defense to play. Yeah. It's gonna work. Wait, what flag? Nice. I didn't even do shit. I didn't do shit. What that throw? And bye bye.